There is an extraordinary group of high-standard performers who begin work far before practice gear is worn and continue long after the last whistle is blown. Sport medicine trainers are essential to the success of any program, but the Tennessee training staff goes far beyond expectations. Director of Sport Medicine Jason McVeigh and Assistant Athletic Trainer Vinny Tafaro each stress the importance of students in athletic training. Without them, the daily tasks could not be accomplished.
Our student trainers are great because in practice we can't be everywhere. We have a staff of 5 that is at practice every day, 5 athletic trainers. But those 10 or 12 students greatly expand what we can do in a day. We assign each of them to a position and they move around the practice field with those position groups. They provide water and Gatorade, and they also are a great set of eyes for us. They will be the first line sometimes of seeing something happen. They can call one of us over, explain what they saw or explain what the athlete may have told them. They also carry a lot of first aid equipment with them, tape and band-aids and gauze. In case an acute injury happens, they can sometimes even respond in a first aid manner before we can get there.
We tell the students every day that we couldn't do our job without them. They're kind of our eyes and ears. There's only 4 or 5 of us staff members, so they're our eyes and ears on the field, in the training room, in the facility in general. We give them, we teach them the signs and things to look out for injury and illness, anything like that. And they kind of just report back to us as as they need to. Practice is obviously rigorous, so they always have their racks of water on them. We got our refilling station set up at practice, and then in their kits they have all kinds of tapes, band-aids, gauze, anything like that, first aid type stuff to deal if someone's bleeding or anything like that at practice. So we stock them, with pretty much anything they'd need.
As trainers, they don't take for granted the significance of walking through the injury prevention and recovery process with Tennessee athletes.
We not only get to see our athletes recover from an injury, but we're there day to day from the very beginning, right? We're there when they get hurt. We make the initial diagnosis sometimes on the field, and we get to walk through that process of recovery, whether that's surgery or rehab, return to play, and we are kind of there at all levels, and you get a broader sense of what they go through on a day-to-day basis, but also a year-to-year basis. Some of these guys are with us through 4, 5, and 6 surgeries over the course of a career, and you really get to know those athletes really well.
Vinny says the overall goal of the training staff is simple: prevention and recovery.
Just kind of keeping guys on the field, once you get to the grind, it's not only just the physical, we're taking care of the physical injuries. You got to take care of some of these guys coming back from those injuries and dealing with their mental preparations. So it's just overall just getting these guys mentally ready, physically ready to go on Saturdays.
It's all hands on deck when practice begins, as trainers are prepared with hydration and first aid. They are the first line of defense to the medical staff if an injury does occur during practice, and they are the ones to stand by the players during each drill. Thanks to the sport medicine staff, our Vols are ready to play each Saturday. For Vol Report, I'm Sarah Mitchell.